Welcome to our next episode of Will It Adapt, where I take everyday items and equipment and see if we can adapt it to meet the needs of our diverse learners and adapt to PE. Today's contestant is baseball. Will it adapt? You bet. I'll show you ways that I adapt hitting the baseball and the game of baseball in general. Risk it baseball. There are two different ways to run after you strike your ball. You can pick which tee you want to hit off, or you can have a coach or a peer helper pitch the ball to the player, a live pitch as well. Once you hit the ball off your tee or your live pitch, you can decide if you want to play it safe and you go to the blue square, or you can decide to risk it and you got to run all the way down to the orange cones. The only trick is if you decide to risk it, everybody in the blue square also has to risk it and go to the cones. You get a point for every time someone runs or rolls across the end line to the orange cones. People at the orange cones can stay there as long as they want, and they can choose to run back and score another point as they want. The only time everybody has to go is if someone risks it from the blue square to the cones or from the tee to the cones. Here's an example of how to play. My daughter wanted to hit it off a slow pitch. If you get the ball back to the pitching square before the person risks it, they're out. In this example, we have two other friends that played it safe and went to the square, and now they have to risk it because she risked it, and they're all safe because I didn't get back to the pitching square. Usually there's fielders to help out with this. Different options that I have for risk it baseball are a normal baseball on a normal tee. This is an indoor softball size baseball. I have a seated tee from Go for Sports, and you can put a light or a heavy ball on top of that depending on your learner. And then I have a little Tykes tee with a dodgeball on top. It's a very light dodgeball. You can also unscrew the tee from the base and hold it up to any size person on a wheelchair, or if they use canes and they need it a little taller. You can also use the switch adapter leaf blower to blow the ball off of any of the options. If the baseball bat is too heavy, you can use a racket, or if the baseball bat is too light, I reinforce this one with athletic tape to make it a little bit more heavy. I hope you enjoy Risk It Baseball.